Hey everybody, it's Rory from ansgear.com, and we've got magazines in front of us today for your TMC or your Stormer or your 50 cal version of your TMC. These are Tippmann's versions of their magazine for their mag-fed guns. So you're going to be able to get these in two different configurations. You can get them in 68 or 50 caliber, and then certain versions will have different colors, like the 68 has the black and the tan right here, and then the 50 and the 68 will also come in a dual magazine that is stacked together, like that has a mag clamp built into it. So let's just start with the regular 68 caliber ball. So if you forget how to work these magazines, you can always look at the side because it tells you what to do. Stage 1, to load, turn clockwise until stop. Stage 2, pull down and hold to insert 68 caliber ball. So you're going to do this by turning the thing first and then loading these in here. Now these are not designed to shoot first strike rounds. They don't fit in there. So if we pull this out of here, you can see our first strike round is kind of, it's not completely round. It's oval-ish without the backside to it. The top of this magazine does not accommodate for a first strike round to fit in there. So do not try to force first strike rounds into your TMC magazines. They will not fit inside there. So these magazines, 68 caliber only, no first strike. First thing we're gonna do, turn. We're gonna turn until we feel it stop. Once it stops, stop. Don't keep turning. So turn and stop. Don't force it. Secondly, we would pull that down and grab some rebus over here. We're going to pull the little tab down on the side right here. That will bring the detent back and will allow us to drop our balls in there. Woo! And then we're just going to keep going until they get all the way up to the top. So let's get some more. Oh man, I'm throwing things on the floor. There's all sorts of craziness going on. So here. You're going to push those down. Remember, when you're just dropping them down, they're going to come down to the bottom and they're kind of just going to sit there. They won't go back up the other side unless you push them to go down. And that's it. We don't want to force more than will fit inside there. So there we go. Once we put this in the gun, there's a little tab on the back side right here. That will get pushed down when you put it in the gun. And also the detent system right there. You can see that this moves up and down right there as well. So this will get pushed down, which allows the balls to freely come out. And this little tab gets pushed down as well, which unlocks the spring and allows it to push the balls up into the gun. So that's how that works. Then once it unwinds, you are done, and then you reload it. Now, if you're looking for a little bit extra firepower, you can go with the mag clamp setup over here. So we've got the 50 cal version, which has the smaller top to it for 50 cal, but we'll stick with the 68. Now, the only difference between these magazines is there's an attachment or a device in the middle that allows you to stick them together. Now, these ones over here don't come with it. And so if you want to buy this setup, you need to buy it as a unit right here, because undo the tab and pull it apart. This is part of this, and this has an adapter on it to go into this right here. As far as I know, they don't sell this part and this part by themselves. Now that might change. By the time you watch this video, that might be different, and you can buy these parts and get them to mount up on here. Because it looks like, well, actually it doesn't even look like it. I'm looking at a stock magazine and this one that's got that attached to it. See where that screw goes through right there? I don't see that screw or a place where that could be put in on this setup right here. So I'm assuming that no, you can't get it as an aftermarket part. But again, that might change. I don't know. Anywho, this has a little tab on the side which allows you to unlock it. When you go to put them together, it's only going to go in one way. You put that in there and rotate, and it locks. So this allows you to have two sets of mags at one time. You can have this in the gun, shooting this magazine right here. Boom, 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 boom. When you run out, you drop the mag down, move it over, slide it back up in, and then you shoot through this one. So it allows you to double your firepower without having to really fumble around with another magazine putting it in. It's already right there for you. So that's for the TMC and the Stormer in the 68 caliber version and also the 50 cal version. But again, as far as I can tell, you can't upgrade your standard mags to do that at this point. That might be different later on down the road. So there you have it. Magazines for your TMC, your 50 cal TMC, your Stormer, anything that uses that standard Tippmann magazine will work right here. Magazines, different colors, different setups. Get yours today at ansgear.com.